What's going on, guys? Boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, backup quarterback situation. We haven't really talked about this in a while. We all know that Nate Sudfeld signed a one-year deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. I obviously think that, there is potential Nate Sudfeld from the Eagles side of things and what's going on. Obviously, you're going to have two more camp arms coming in. So, two more quarterbacks will come in regardless just to be camp arms, bodies for preseason, and that's pretty much it. So, a report came out today, I think yesterday or today. I forgot what the date was on it, but Joe Flacco was actually asked about, is the Philadelphia Eagles is a possible destination for Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco replied that we don't know what the future holds, but doesn't really mean much. I just kind of want to put this out there because I don't know if they're actually going to keep three quarterbacks on the roster. With the CBA being approved, I think we're getting an extra spot or two on the roster. I think there are going to be two open slots on the roster. Correct me if I'm wrong, with the CBA being approved. But Joe Flacco, I'm not a big fan of Joe Flacco, never have been. Honestly, after he won his first Super Bowl, pretty much, he kind of just declined from there. Team really didn't go anywhere. It could have been the ownership or the front office not putting that team in the right direction. But I'm not a big Joe Flacco guy. Obviously, the Denver Broncos were just looking for a quarterback. This is the time when Nick Foles was tagged. We tried the franchise, we tried to put the tag on him or pick up or whatever we were trying to do, and we weren't going to do it. We held off and let Nick go in the free agency, and we figured, the Broncos were definitely interested in Nick Foles, but unfortunately, they moved on and said we're going to go get another veteran quarterback. They got Joe Flacco. They moved on from ever since they lost Peyton Manning. They really haven't been the same with Brock Osweiler. Mark Sanchez was supposed to be the starter over there, and he did horrible preseason a couple years back. So they really haven't found their guy. And whether Paxton Lynch, another guy that we were actually looking at Paxton Lynch a lot in that 2017 draft, 2016 draft, I should say. So I don't know what the deal is. I know, Jameis Winston is still a free agent quarterback right now. I don't know who else is really out there, but when it goes to Joe Flacco, I don't know if they're even keeping three quarterbacks on this roster. I'm not even sure. But, hey, if it's Nate, I'm not really going into this. I haven't worried about backup quarterback at all because I know that Carson Wentz is going to be healthy for 16 games. I'm not really worried about that at all. But, at this point, it's really up in the air right now, and you don't want to pay a backup quarterback a lot of money. I'm tired of giving backup quarterbacks a lot of money. We did it with Chase Daniel. We did it, we didn't, we paid a very low lump sum to Josh McCown, and he was really a very good teacher as well, especially being in the QB room. I wouldn't mind bringing Josh McCown back. You know what I mean? Because he's not really expecting a big deal. It was a $1 million. It wasn't even much. It was maybe a $2 million deal for 1 year. So I don't want these other backup quarterbacks coming in here because you're a backup. You're going to get paid like a big lump sum of money, which I don't think we should even put money into that or even give. None of these guys should be these backup quarterbacks or whoever's out there in free agency right now. I know Cam Newton signed with the Patriots. You know what I mean? Jameis Winston shouldn't be asking for anything. Joe Flacco should definitely not be asking for anything. A potential big deal for a backup spot. But I don't know what they're doing with this. Do you think the Eagles are going to keep two or maybe three on the roster? I don't know. I don't think so. I think when the time comes, if something does happen or if it doesn't, whatever happens, happens. I'm not wishing anything. I'm not thinking that we're going to need three quarterbacks, but it's always something to think about. But Joe Flacco, not a big fan at all. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Just want to let you guys know and see what you guys think about the backup quarterback situation. Do you think we need a third quarterback, or do you think they should stay with Nate Sudfeld in case something does happen during preseason? You can always put somebody else in. Of course, you're going to have two other quarterbacks in the room as camp arms. So, all right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Shake squad up. Fly, let's fly.